The date was Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Ukraine launched a daring drone operation codenamed Operation Spider's Web. Unmanned aerial vehicles penetrated deep into Russian territory. Their targets were strategic military air bases. This was a calculated strike at Russia's aerial capabilities. The objective was twofold: to damage Russia's military assets and deliver a psychological blow to Moscow. Russian territory is no longer a sanctuary. This operation signaled a new phase in the war, where Ukraine is willing to conduct complex actions deep within Russia. It followed a period of intensified aerial bombardments. Russia had recently unleashed a barrage of drones and missiles. Operation Spider's Web was a direct response. The news sent ripples across the globe. Military analysts recognized its significance. The world watched to see how Russia would react. The scale of Operation Spider's Web was remarkable. 117 drones were deployed. Launching such a swarm requires sophisticated command systems. Some drones were smuggled into Russian territory, hidden inside mobile wooden cabins on trucks. The targets were vital Russian military air bases, including airfields in Murmansk, Irkutsk, Ivanovo, Ryazan, and Amur. These air bases house Russia's long-range bombers. Ukraine aimed to degrade Russia's long-range attack ability. The audacity of the operation cannot be overstated. This attack was designed to shock and impose a direct cost on Russia. The primary targets of Operation Spider's Web were Russia's nuclear-capable long-range bomber planes. Initial reports from Ukrainian sources claimed that around 40 to 41 Russian heavy bombers were hit or destroyed. If accurate, this would represent a substantial blow to the Russian military's offensive capabilities. The reported damage translates into a significant portion of Russia's operational fleet of these strategic assets. Satellite imagery began to emerge in the aftermath of the attacks. This imagery, analyzed by Western experts, suggested that substantial damage had indeed occurred at some of the targeted air bases. The targeted long-range bombers are part of Russia's nuclear triad. Any attack on assets that could be perceived as part of its strategic nuclear forces carries inherent risks of escalation. This fact was not lost on international observers and allied governments. Section 4, Behind the Lines: Planning, Execution, and Immediate Russian Response. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky personally supervised the operation. The operation took over a year and a half to plan and execute. Despite the scale and depth of the drone attacks, initial reports indicated no casualties among Russian personnel. The Russian Defense Ministry confirmed the attacks and stated that some individuals involved had been detained by Russian security services. The successful execution of such a complex operation served as a significant morale booster for Ukraine. President Zelensky publicly praised the operation as absolutely brilliant. Section 5. The drone war escalates. A pattern of retaliation. Operation Spider's Web was a dramatic peak in a steadily escalating drone war between Russia and Ukraine. In the weeks leading up to Ukraine's strike, Russia had significantly intensified its own drone and missile attacks against Ukrainian targets. Ukraine too has been actively employing drones to strike targets within Russia. This tit-for-tat escalation in drone warfare highlights a key feature of the modern conflict. The increasing sophistication and range of these unmanned systems suggests that such attacks will likely continue to be a defining characteristic of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Section 6. Global Reactions. The world watches a daring strike. The boldness of Operation Spider's Web caught many international observers by surprise. Officials in the White House and British officials stated they had no prior warning of the impending operation. The White House declined to offer a specific statement on the drone attack. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky publicly lauded the operation as absolutely brilliant. He emphasized the strategic success in terms of inflicting tangible losses on the Russian military. The daring nature of the attack was widely acknowledged by Western military analysts. The ability to coordinate such a complex, multi-pronged assault deep inside Russia showcased a remarkable evolution in Ukrainian military capabilities. Section 7. Strategic shockwaves. Implications for the protracted conflict. Operation Spider's Web sent strategic shockwaves through the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. The successful execution of such a complex mission served as a powerful message. It demonstrated to both Russia and Ukraine's international partners that Kyiv is capable of inflicting substantial pain on the aggressor. The operation had an immediate impact on Ukrainian morale and the confidence of its allies. The timing of the operation, just before peace talks, added another layer of complexity. The targeting of bases housing nuclear-capable bombers raised concerns about escalation. Operation Spider's Web serves as a stark reminder of the conflict's potential to spiral into even more dangerous territory.